Through this last semester, I've been working with the SDG target number 14.3, which wants to minimize and address the impacts of ocean acidification. For this, I did interviews with 3 people from different demographics. These people were Eduardo Torres, a highly seafood consumer, Mauricio Parra, a promoter of tourism involving the shrimp market, and Alejandro Alanis, a person who uses his car a lot throughout the day. In a moment, you'll hear the interviews, which will start with the question's number, the question, and each answer. This will be divided by A. The first answer will be the one from the driver, the second one from the seafood consumer, and the third one from the person involved in the shrimp market. 1. Have you heard the term ocean acidification?
No, no lo he escuchado, no sé de qué se trata. Sé que significa...
Yes, I have heard of the term ocean acidification.
Sí.
Okay. Question number 2. Do you know what it means? If not, what do you think it means?
Creo que significa como algo que le está pasando al océano, como contaminación o un daño que le está pasando al océano.
Well, from what I know, the term ocean acidification means that the pH levels of the ocean are changing and therefore affecting the life in it.
Es una especie de contaminación derivada de las lluvias que traen todos los minerales y los fumigantes y eso que ponen en el campo y que se va hacia el mar.
Question number 3. Do you believe it is a problem?
Sí, creo que es un problema, no sé, siento que le está pasando algo de que a la superficie oceánica, le está dañando algo a los animales o algo así. ¿Quién cree?
Yes.
Sí, lo es.
Question number 4. Who do you think is being or will be affected?
Siento que será afectado los animales, ya que pues ellos son los que están ahí como su hogar.
I think all the marine life and plants, even, most of it, the marine life will be affected in a negative way because their habitat of animals will be destroyed. And plants will also be destroyed. And well, us humans, as consumers, we will also be affected eventually.
Los acuicultores, principalmente quienes tienen sus cultivos cerca del mar, que dependen de la misma agua salada para llevarlos a tanques, por ejemplo, la industria de camarones, de los abulones, del ostión, del mejillón, de todas estas que están como en cultivos.
Question number 5. Are you doing something to increase or decrease ocean acidification? Please be specific and honest.
Pues yo no estoy ni ayudando ni estoy empeorando, o sea, yo no hago ningún daño ahí.
I think mostly increase it, unfortunately. I am a huge consumer of the marine life species. I really love them. I have my own ranch where I fish and I also bring home products. I think I am participating indirectly upon ocean acidification. And while I'm doing nothing to decrease it, maybe trying not to pollute so much, I think that might be my contribution.
Yo creo que no se está haciendo nada, pero debería de ponerse algún candado.
Question number 6. What are some solutions that can be done in order to reduce the percentage of ocean acidification?
Pues no sé, no dañar el mar, no dañar a los animales y dejarlos ser lo que son.
I believe that some solutions start by one's change. Since I am not directly the one that fishes, the change and the actual solution would be to make those people that bring me the food, well, to reduce their methods of pollution and look for a eco-friendly way to fish. Start to reduce the amount of consumption of marine life, maybe look for alternatives in food. Well, to stop using the ocean so much.
La regulación del uso de pesticidas y la región en donde se van a usar esos pesticidas.
Question number 7. Who do you think is in charge of making them? Do you think it will work?
Pues siento que el gobierno, o sea, prohibir de que las casas o cuando vayan hacia un océano, de que lanchas o algo así, checar los materiales que llegan, si son plásticos, y decirles, y también a los marinos y cosas así, las cosas petroleras, pues también que tengan cuidado con lo que están haciendo, porque pues hay vida abajo y están matando animales. Pues si hacen lo que digo, y que tener más cuidado, más precaución con ellos, pues yo diría que sí funcionaría, porque pues ya con la tecnología que tenemos hoy en día podemos hacer lo que sea. Muchas gracias. Aquí Ángel Arniz, a su comando.
Well, as I stated before, I think that the person in charge of making the solution starts by the consumer itself, or it has to start by acknowledging that acidification is real, and it's changing the way that the ocean works. So if one starts to recognize that they're polluting or they're using unorthodox methods of that's the problem. And recognizing it and improving their methods will be the only change. So self-reflection and acting upon the problem is the only way to fix it. Of course, governments can help by implementing regulations and charging fines against those that don't respect them. But I believe that self-recognition of the problem and self-action is the only way to fix the problem and to save humanity.
Yo creo que es una unión entre la Zagarpa y la Secretaría de Pesca, esas dos instituciones.
Those were the interviews collected. From those interviews, we can conclude that most of the demographics chosen didn't have an idea of what is ocean acidification and what are some solutions to stop it. We can't generalize the solutions provided, and the knowledge the testimonies collected can motivate others and myself in order to make a change. By hearing these testimonies, I can understand the gravity of the few importance that people give to the problem. So I am motivated to start acknowledging people about the problem, start talking about it, because it is clear that few people know about the problem and know how to solve it. To make this happen, of course, I have to talk to people, make people know about the problem. It is really important, because even though right now it's not a huge problem, it will be in a few years. From those interviews, but we can have a clear idea of how people don't know what ocean acidification is, and they don't know how to stop it. Because how can you stop a problem you don't know that exists? It is important for people to address this problem and to be acknowledged of it.